Hello and welcome to Simple-ESL, a simple way to learn English. And in today's lesson, students will be able to distinguish between what questions are around subjects and objects, and we'll be able to use them in a variety of different situations. Now, the plan is that we're going to learn how to form WH questions. So who, what, where, why, when, how. We'll learn to use these with subjects, who called you, and objects, who did you call. You'll also practice using the questions in different conversational settings. If you'd like a little bit more practice, or during the lesson you think, I want to brush up on that, use the QR code below or the link in the description to get hold of more of our lessons and worksheets. This lesson is aimed at a B2 level, that's upper intermediate, and we're going to take a look at some different ways to form these questions. Now, without further ado, let's start this lesson. So here we go. We're going to learn how to form WH questions. So we can ask who or what performs an action. The WH word acts as a subject for the question. So you don't need an auxiliary verb. So for example, who called you? We can say John called Sarah. Who called Sarah? The answer is John. Who is the subject of the question? The answer is John. But how does this change when we're doing a question about an object? So these questions ask whom or what action has been done to. So we're looking at, let's use the same example. We have John called Sarah. If we change it slightly, the WH word acts as the object and you use the auxiliary verb. So we use did. Let's underline that. Instead, we use did. We do use an auxiliary verb when we're talking about an object. Who did you call? And the answer there would be Sarah. So this changes the emphasis of the question and what we're talking about. And let's read through a series of WH questions and decide whether they ask about the subject or the object. We have who ate the cake? Who ate the cake? Is this subject or object based? I'll give you 3, 2, 1. It's subject based. It doesn't use an auxiliary verb. We don't use did or a verb like this. We use nothing. It's about the subject. Who is the subject? Let's take a look at this one. What did you buy at the store? Are we thinking about the subject or the object? What did you buy at the store? So we have did. It's an object based. We're using an auxiliary verb. What did you buy at the store? What is the item? Which movie won the award? Is this object or subject? I'm not going to help you on this one. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's subject. There's no auxiliary verb. So it's a subject-based question. Which movie won the award? Who did you see at the event? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Object, as we use a verb here, did. So it's object. Let's try converting these statements into WH questions. So convert the given statements into either subject or object. So we have Maria helped John. Who did Maria help? Let's try it with this one. The teacher explained the lesson. Can we change this into a WH question? What did the teacher explain? So this would be object. What did the teacher explain? Let's try another one. The cat caught the mouse. We could use who, or what. We could say who caught the mouse, the cat, or what caught the mouse, the cat. We don't use the auxiliary verb, it's about the subject. We're talking about the cat. So, what caught the mouse? The answer, the cat. Now let's form questions. I'm going to provide you with a set of questions, a set of sentences, and I want you to form both the subject and object questions. So we have subject question. How would we make this a question about a subject? The manager hired the new employee. We could say, who? Do we use an auxiliary verb? Who hired the new employee? Now, if we were to do this as an object question, how could we change this? We know from the previous slide who hired the new employee. How could we change this? Who did the manager hire? Because the focus of the sentence has changed. Who did the manager hire? Let's try another one. The athlete won the race. So subject-based question. What would we say? Who won the race? Who won the race? If it was an object, what could we use? Who, what, when, where, why, which? What could we use? What did the athlete win? Auxiliary verb, what did the athlete win? We're talking about the race. The object, the race. Not talking about the person. What did the athlete win? The race. Let's complete these dialogues. We have some sentences here, short conversations, and I want us to find the best WH question. What we put in this blank here? Called you yesterday. And the answer was, it was Sarah. What could we put in this gap? Who called you yesterday? It was Sarah. And what WH should we put here? Who, what, where, why, when? And what did she want? She wanted to invite me to the party. So, in this lesson, students have practiced using WH questions to ask both subjects and questions about objects. We know that the subject WH questions do not require an auxiliary verb, while object WH questions do. Hopefully you've gone through some guided practice with me, but also if you want a little bit more practice, why not scan the QR code and join us with some worksheets there? And you can continue practicing both types of questions with real life conversations and also doing the worksheets, which are available on our Patreon. But until the next lesson, I'm going to end and say, have a wonderful day. Take care.